Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Synergy. We got access to resin at the very end of last episode. The arborist's workshop is now drilling all of the headed trees nearby to get as much resin as we can. We'll be able to take the resin and make cooling balm out of that. But I should put a person in the pharmaceutical factory to be on standby, essentially. The explorers should go back out. But where to go? Maybe we should just like knock out one of the regions. So let's try the desert region here. Let's go to this antenna. Maybe we'll get a tablet or some ancient components. The sky is the limit. Now, I think we got access to, or either that, are we still working? We're working on the T-bar. I'm pretty sure we just got the well. I'm pretty sure we unlocked the sun awning. We did. And in a recent patch, they actually made the sun awning give your houses like shade, which is really nice from a temperature perspective. Now, we have... Sewing was the one I was interested in. It takes, we have 82 tools. What do you mean cultural research is in progress? Oh wait, this is the research center. I got the two mixed up. Okay, so sewing is for the cultural research center. What would we like our technological team to work on? Weaver's workshop is interesting. Same thing with carpentry. I think it's between those two. So I guess let's do, because protective gear is for a different machine to unlock. Disease prevention. But that's it. And then the musical instruments could be used to unlock the desert melodies over here, which would be nice for people, I assume. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Words and images. To us, pictography is as close as possible to a universal communication system, even for those who speak foreign languages. Now we may need to put that into practice and see what's universal and what isn't. What does that even do? I wonder if that unlocks like certain options in our exploration of places. I think I'll go for woodworking though. And then that'll probably get set up over here with the forge. And we might even set up another market square over there that is focused on production over there. Still waiting on resin. You know, you notice how the people are like moving around the pharmaceutical tent? It's kind of odd. I guess the entrance is on this side. It's kind of interesting. So we'll give them a road to make them at least a little quicker. Nobody's sick, so we don't really have to use the infirmary yet. How are we doing on housing? Still 14 spare housing. I guess 12 spare housing because we have 2 kids. Expedition reached the antenna. Aerial control. On top of a dune, the explorers discover an antenna made of rudimentary materials, but assembled in a particularly complex way. Using incandescent-based luminous signals, the antenna sends out messages. Its structure is also equipped with some sort of foghorn. Its structures, the sound of which is converted into an energy wave, the likes of which the explorers have never seen before. What kind of foghorn is that? Weird. It is clearly some communication tool, but it'll be tough to use without knowing how it functions. Huh. I would love to send in a translator. So let's try to decipher the symbols. The automated vehicle crashes in the desert near the explorers before catching fire. What the hell? In awe, the party watches the flames eat up the machine. Oh no. I've never had a good result from any of the random like events. I think at best it's been neutral. And almost always I feel like either the machine that I'm interacting with gets destroyed or like somebody gets injured or something. Maybe that's recency bias talking, but I swear to God, I've never had a good result from the randomizer. Too bad. We were just looking at the translator, or what I assume is the translator, technology. Maybe it's not, but it seemed like that was kind of the case. Right, food, still gaining watery pods. This person who, Othin, working the picker's cabin for the watery pods, is an absolute machine. They just pick watery pods nonstop, and they cannot be stopped. I've noticed, I was thinking about this, the cabbage plants have grown. So we need to revisit that every so often, just to make sure I'm not missing cabbage plants. Cooked meals are doing fine. How many do we eat per cycle? 120? We have 3 kitchen cooks. We're making 10 every 1.7 days, so that means every cycle we're making a little more than 200. So we're well ahead of the pace of eating. Clean water. I did talk about getting another purification basin just because we have so much toxic water going on. And we don't have as much clean water as I'd like. So let's go let's do that. We want to get ahead of any of resource constraints before they start. Have we got the... They've returned? Well done. Sorry that I'm sorry that the antenna exploded into a flaming fireball. Off to the dune with you. Now, do you have 3 resin? Do you only get 1 resin from a tree? You got toxic water. That's not what I want. What? Okay, there's 3 resin. Maybe they took some of the resin away? No. Is it all the way over here? Nope. Oh wait, that's the cellar. Huh. Where did all my resin go? They've been working at the trees for a while now. There's 9 at least. I wonder if it's not 100% guarantee that you get resin. Like, I'm watching this guy because I want to see if he gets toxic water. Resin. Resin. Well, where's this toxic water coming from? I'm very confused. Alright, somebody should definitely get over here and get all this toxic water out of here. Because, it's filling up my inventory. That ain't good. What do you guys have? Bark. This person's still waiting on their resin. We'll get you resin someday, sir. Well, oh yeah, I thought about this. Although an underground humidity is mainly concentrated beneath almost unbreakable layer of rock, it's possible to sneak through some rare cracks. Right here. Are there any other wells? There's another one right here. So it looks like we got 2. It's interesting. The water condenser. The water in the thermal basins does not contain, I'm reading, any pathogens, but it is way too hot to be drawn with bare hands. The condenser allows us to avoid any danger. What on earth is this thermal basin? Is that, I wonder if that's not even on this map. Like if it's like you have a different map and it's like a geyser or something. Yeah, I don't even see a thermal basin here. Oh, we should definitely, oh, that's under construction, I see. All right, to the expedition. The explorers kneel to weigh some bluish dirt that has settled about a mile around. Haven't we already had this one? Yeah, we've definitely had this environmental thing before. We analyzed the substance last time. Oh, we need another translator later. Let's open the device. The door stays open for about 10 seconds. In the first second, the icy granules surrounding the heart starts to melt and drop to the sand. 3 seconds later, the explorer's skin starts reddening, cracking and oozing. Oh no! 6 seconds later, the chamber's door closes, although the explorer's eyes are too irritated to see it. Oh no! Oh, we killed all of them! Oh, that's what I get for hubris. Oh, that sucks, because that's 4 people. Oh, no. What a devastating turn of events. Rats. Well, we won't be sending people out for a while now. Oh, beans. That's bad. Holy cow. I'm glad I didn't send more than 4. Could you imagine if you had sent like a really big explorers party? I guess that's like a cautionary tale. Do not be cavalier about the events. Because I was like, they won't kill my people. Sure will. Alright, sun awning is definitely something I'm interested in. The tricky thing is, this whole square is kind of set up for houses to go around it. But we could put a sun awning like right in the middle. It takes resin to make sun awning? How dare you? At least we're working on the cooling balm now. Woodworking is done. T-bar is still underway. So I guess what we should work on then is this one. The Weaver's Workshop. Holy cow. I'm still in shock. Like trying to recover from sending our poor people to their deaths. Rough stuff. Do I have enough people that I could like assemble a second team? We don't have a lot of boreal rock, which is kind of wild because we've had these guys down here collecting rock for a very long time. We have a crap ton of bark, though. You know what I should do? I should remove all of the... Oh, they're collecting kernels, actually. I was going to say, we should remove all of the bark collection from that group. But this is the side doing bark collection. I'll just pull one person out of there, since we don't... Or maybe 2 people. I don't really need 1,000+ bark. That's kind of nuts. All right, new explorer team. I'll try not to get these 4 people killed. If I get 8 people killed in one episode, I'm gonna get some angry letters, I think. Taking 10 days to make that, so. We have another dry season coming up. Want to be aware of that. Oh, we can get another person in the purification basin. Let's pull that person out of the assignment tower just to keep them around. And I think they're bringing the... I was going to say, I think they're bringing the resin right here. Oh, just 3 resin. Well, that's fine. This will be a sun awning. And then we could also add some tables and benches to the district. We got a lot of negatives from... Oh, I thought the giant mushroom was a negative. Apparently it's not. Okay, well, we don't really have to get rid of the giant mushroom right now then. Expedition has reached its destination. Upon approaching an oasis, the explorers spot a series of poles and bridges between the trees. They see some animals with incredibly fine wings resting there, their delicate and taut skin reflecting the blue sky. I think I've also had this event happen. The party gets closer to observe the creatures, who seem to be wearing man-made harnesses that hold their wings in place, but the creatures are wary and take off, hissing at them. With no visible faces, the noise seems to come from slits in their rib cages. Let's explore the area. Ooh! Among the dust and dirt of the aviary, explorers step on several metallic objects. Needles, spoons, small polished stones, keys, all these items can be repaired. We got 60 tools! Heck yeah! That was way better than the last one. So we got the sun awning underway. Too bad the well is... if it was just slightly closer, we could put a well and it would actually improve this district as well. Not a lot of plants here either. They want shady trees and they want fruit-bearing plants, but we don't have any of these. We don't have the bush, the wigged lotus, the blue hydra. We do have the straw tree, thankfully. Scaled corn, cotton sprouts, auricular stem, or plasma teardrops. We don't have any of those other than the straw tree. So hopefully the straw trees just continue to bloom around here. They're good for shade in general. But in that case, we should just keep working on... the other things that we can build, like the table. Or some benches. Maybe what we should do is we should put benches around the sun shade. We have enough food to send a rescue convoy to the Chalcedony Mesa. Let's deploy the exploration team now. We will do that once they're back. Don't pay attention to the team I got murdered. That didn't happen. It definitely did happen. I've never used the prioritize command. I think that's an indictment of me more than anything. Where's the street lamp? Or do I have to... Oh, you know what? I think that's something I have to research. I have a vague memory of something in the tech tree looking like it had street lamps and whatnot. Well, at some point they'll get around to bringing the rest of the resin to this place. Yeah, they're definitely getting toxic water here. They brought back tools. Cup of tea. Fantastic. All right, now you will research sewing for me. Start. And explorer team, I will have you guys turn around and head to the mesa, which is all the way out here. Oh, you know what? I must have to... I didn't realize this was a thing. You'll have to hit the desert area first, and then go to the camp beyond. So let's go to desert area. It's going to take 8 days. 16 total. That's crazy. That's almost half a cycle. Alright, we will explore the desert area. Hey, we made benches? Good news. I wish I didn't have to prioritize the arborist workshop for people to, like, take materials from it. But, that seems to be the case for some reason. And I'm not sure why. We've almost emptied out the starting stock, down to 27 simple dishes, 2 tree trunks. Is it... I wonder where the T-bar is. Probably well-being. Nope. Social. T-bar, equipped with a shady area and offering an intimate atmosphere. It is a great place to relax. Could put it right next to... Yeah, this is perfect. Right next to the square. But I want it over here. This is very tempting because it covers the entirety of the district. Plus, although it wouldn't if we started to build out houses that way, it wouldn't cover it as well. So I think we will put it here. What do we need to build the T-bar? Just rocks and barks. Got plenty of bark. Need more rock. We haven't had a rocky amalgam spawn in a while, I've noticed. We're just kind of depending on harvesting the petrified giant. Maybe what we should do is we should pull back on harvesting some of these ashy kernels. Because, I think they're just for medicine. And when we spend all of our time harvesting ashy kernels, we don't have time to harvest rocks. Although part of it is we haven't been emptying our buildings. Part of me wonders, maybe we should have a warehouse over here. Another part of me wonders if it's not just like the AI is not smart enough to realize when it should be shipping materials around the base. I'm not sure. So we might have to be a little more hand-holdy than I have been of late. How's this going? 3 days until they reach there. You also give us resin. Interesting. There we go. Now we're pulling stuff out of the base. We pulled the poisonous water out. No recipe selected. What do you mean? Oh. Oh. Weird. Yeah, it's very... Excuse me. I don't know if these people do anything useful. They can carry 20 resources. Exclusively to transportation. But, like, whenever I put a lot of people in the assignment tower, they don't seem to be carrying a lot of stuff. Maybe what I need to do is just have more spare people to carry resources around. Hidden desert roads. The explorers have arrived at the border of an unknown region, where sand stretches as far as the eye can see, pierced only by a few blood-red rocks. However, the landscape's homogeneity is deceitful. Oh, this is what happened last time. Build a shelter. Oh my god, they're gonna be out here forever. Build a shelter. I don't want to get any more people killed. That very much sounds like a thing that if I told them to brave the storm, they could easily get lost and die. We've already been cavalier with our people's lives once before. We don't need to do that again. And part of it is I have been building stuff, and whenever you build stuff, it does use up your spare villagers quite a bit. All right, into the dry season. Got two new adults, one child. That'll help, because they'll be able to move stuff around more. Oh, you're taking the resin all the way over here. We should definitely stop. Honestly, maybe we should stop medicine production in general. For now. At least until we need it. Sewing has been researched. Fantastic news. That means... Oh, that's part of the problem too, is you guys haven't been getting your food stuff taken out either. What does sewing exactly do? Let's take a look. Thanks to the efforts of education, our pickers will not only be able to collect fruit and vegetables, they will also be able to sow new plants from our seed stock. Unlock the following task for the picker's cabin: seed scattering. So I would change the task? Sow seeds collected from the ground, collecting a modest surplus in the process. This harvesting action requires rotten resources. Do we have any? We have 3. Okay. We don't want to do that just yet. But what we do want to do is we want to do picking of the cabbage plant, because when you pick the cabbage plant, now all of a sudden it gives you rotten resources, not just the leaves. The important thing is, though, this cabin will fill up even faster with inventory, So I think I will want to leave that one on high priority when I normally kind of push them on and off. Is there a way to improve the building holding capacity of materials? I don't think there is that's immediately available to me right now. Bread. I love bread. Every time I read about bread in a game, I'm like, bread is so good. Terracotta roads. It must unlock lamps and signposts too, right? Because like in my head, like why would it have those as part of it? I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining things. We could get a cubic statue. Oh, but we did want to get the carpenter's workshop going too. Oh, so many options. Maybe that, you know what? Let's do this one, because we've had a couple options where it was like, I would love to be able to translate these things. So let's do that. Or maybe communicate better. Yeah, we'll do this one. Words and images. I like that. Our Explorers team is going to be gone forever. 7 days remaining on site, and then they have 8 days to come back too. So it's just gonna be a long slog for those guys. How many spare people do we have? Working on that. That's T-bar still. Done. Fantastic. Great news. Yeah, and like our water production is suffering because nobody's carrying water to the water basins. We've made a small warehouse. Good job. That'll be good, because that'll allow our carriers to empty things faster, too. So they won't, like, have to come all the way over to the picker's cabin, pick it up, drag it all the way over here, come back if they wanted to. They could just, like, take it over here. I think part of the reason this village is a little trickier than my last one is because it's so spread out comparatively that if you're moving stuff from one side of the base to the other, it takes a relatively long time. So yeah, so if you don't take that into account and build like, well, you have to build a cellar around houses, but if you don't build like small warehouses for people to drop off resources, you know, in an efficient manner, you know, I think your village will suffer in general. There we go. I was like, does this thing ever get water? Sure does. Made the T-bar. Still waiting. We're still waiting on the final resin. Mission is complete. We got boreal rock and sand. Come on back, and then I can send you to... Holy crap, wait a minute. Did you see what this wasteland is? Oh, it's a swamp area. Okay. I thought it was a toxic wasteland. But, very cool. We'll be able to explore the swampland. And then maybe get to the city next episode. That'll be cool. We got our medicine. I'm still a little sad I got 4 people killed for no reason. I was impatient because I was like, I've already done this event. I want to see what's through the door. And instead I got them frozen or something. Maybe if we go out there, we'll see 4 statues of our frozen explorers. It is confusing where the resin is going. Is it here? Oh, it is. Okay. They just haven't brought the resin to the sun awning for some reason. What about you? Nope, you're bringing food to the kitchen. Well, it looks like, just like zooming out, we seem to have more people just kind of like moving in and around the village at least, so maybe they're moving more resources to and from places. We have a lot of tools. I did not know we could make art. Do we want to? I'm not sure. Can be exhibited in the art gallery, which we do not have. Let's take a person out of here for now. We don't need this many tools. Can I? How do you get out of here? Excuse me. Don't you just right click on them? What's happening? There. I swear to God, couldn't you right click? Did I make this up? That's crazy. Huh, weird. I guess you always have to hit the minus button. I subconsciously was doing that before. I still don't know what to do technologically. Or if we even have anything? I guess we could do thorn sharpening. It's essentially a free, yeah, I was going to say it's a free research, and it just allows us to make tools from thorns. Otherwise, I don't think we have any blue stuff available. It's all light green now. Okay, we'll do thorn sharpening. There you go. Maybe, and obviously if we run out of research, we should pull those researchers out of there. All right, is the expedition back? 4 days away, and then we'll be able to send them to the desert. I'm liking the new district, though. It looks pretty cool. If we could get this sun awning built, it would be even better. I should build a second one, actually. If I can. Where is that? Health? Well-being? Aha! But where would you want it? I'm imagining it would probably be best served over here. Although maybe it'd be better here, and then we build new houses around it. Maybe we want to hold on to it, actually. Because you want to use the sun awning to lower the temperature of your houses. We're in the dry season right now, and having enough of these trees around has been really beneficial. I'm not exactly sure why this one's not hot. It's at 69. But I'm glad they're not suffering from heat stroke. That's a good thing. All right. Let's wait till the explorers get back, and then we'll end the episode there, so they can drop off their tools and whatnot. Picker's cabin. We just have to keep an eye on our bark our bark supply, but that seems to be going well. And then words and images getting knocked out will be good for our explorers as well. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the village looks right now. They brought back rock and sand. We'll turn you right around and head back out to the swamp. Next episode, we will reach Chalcedony Mesa, I assume. So, if you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Synergy or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you see when the videos go live. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.